Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 0 to 60. Now, following on from yesterday's video where we looked at the ceramic coating and that mystery coolant leak, which is the O-ring, which I thought of. Anyway, moving on. It dawned on me, when it was my birthday, I did actually buy a new carbon fibre rear splitter or spoiler, whatever they are, to replace this one, because this clear coat's actually been peeling for most of the year. In fact, I think I noticed it the first time at Euro Day back in March or April. So I ordered that, but I just haven't had a chance or even really gotten around to fitting it. Now, this is I think it was an eBay special. It's definitely not full carbon fibre. You can literally see the fiberglass matting through those holes straight away, but it does look pretty trick. And it definitely looks better than that. So we're going to try and fit it. Now, I've never actually removed a spoiler before. I've stuck a few of these on now, but never removed one. So we're going to have a crack at it. I've got some floss. I've got some thread over there if the floss doesn't work. Some masking tape. And then we've got I call them a caramel wheel, but a wheel to buff off any residue tape that's left on. All right, I'm just going to crack on with it. First thing I'm going to do is heat it up and just see if we can pry it up with a bit of heat. So I'm just going to pop some masking tape down as I smash the tape. Oh my god, the paint needs another full treatment with JD, to be fair. It does look good, but not washing it properly is not great on it. Okay, so the idea is I've got that little platform to lever off. In fact, I'll probably use this one. Yeah, we can get under there. All right. Let's add some heat and see if we can pry it up. Now, hopefully the heat will just basically loosen the glue and then it won't leave any residue. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see how we go. Need some power. So I'm trying to just get the heat actually under the spoiler and straight on the glue. That's the plan. Okay, that's sort of working. But I think I need a better method to stop scratching the boot lid all the way down. I might do is just run some tape along that edge with the theory that the scraper can run along that. And again, maybe I could just pull it up. Let's try that way. He doesn't want to go that way. Switch your angle around a bit. I've got to say, I'm not loving it. It's a fair bit of force. I'm going to end up scratching the boot, I reckon. It's a bit hot. All right, let's try the floss trick. See if it can help break it down. Oh, floss is not very strong. Smells nice. Oh, okay, floss is no go. Let me see. It's still really hot. Jesus Christ, that would never come off. Alright. Might have to try some thread. So I have this thread, which come with the steering wheel cover that I bought a while ago. I'm hoping this is a little bit stronger than dental floss. See if it can break through the yes. That's better. It broke. But it is stronger. Okay. What I might try, I'll wedge the floss under it. See, the floss did come in useful. Let's apply a bit more heat, and we'll go from there. Gosh sakes. The 3M tape that was supplied with the cheap Chinese spoiler is pretty well made. Doesn't want to unstick. It's hot. It's too hot to touch. Ow. Let's see if it's any better. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit of moisture in the spoiler. No biggie. I think that is the best solution, to wedge it up a bit and break the tape with the pry tool. It requires an amazing amount of force. Oh, you guys can't even see what we're doing, can you? Just. All right, I might switch over to time lapse and we'll just keep progressing with it, eh? So, again, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. Now, as we wedge it along and get along, I could easily get in there with a blade, not touch any paintwork, and just cut the tape. So this is going to be my new strategy. Still got plenty of room, then we'll move the spacer down. And cut a little bit more. Move the spacer down. Cut a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna do it with two hands. I think this is gonna be the easiest way to do it. Okay, so cutting it with a blade was by far the quickest way. Yeah, that took 30 seconds to get that section off instead of 5 minutes to do that section. However, cutting it, you do leave a lot more crap behind, which is where this wheel's gonna come into play. I might just give this a bit of a wipe off and a wipe down to remove any dirt, and then we'll hit it with the wheel and see how long it takes to get that mess off. What a mess. Well, it looks pretty horrific, but all the dust is gone. Time to use one of these wheels. I've never actually used one before. All right, let's get the drill. All right, let's start here, right on the edge. and we'll see how it goes. God, I thought it burnt the paint for a second then. Might just slow it down a bit. Well, it doesn't really seem to work. What the hell? It's, this is warm. God, it really doesn't fucking work. All right, I'll come back to you. All right, so I think I've got a bit of a system. I feel like it is marking the paint, which is kind of scary, but I mean, it should buff. We'll see how we go. If I cock it up completely, I'm ordering a carbon fiber boot lid. But the way I can get it to work is put this on quite an aggressive angle, so you're only using the corner, and then it just sort of does peel it up. This is some nasty double-sided tape. But that's the double-sided tape gone. I'm really hoping that polishes off. We'll see. We'll see. All right, I'll switch it to time lapse and we'll try and do the whole thing. Alright, so the surface finish is not really what I was expecting for that little rubber wheel thing. It looks pretty bad, but we haven't put any chemicals on it yet, and most of the double-sided tape is now gone. I'm going to try a few different things. I'd normally do it with brake cleaner, but I don't actually have any at the moment. And it does sort of rub off, sort of, with your hands. Alright, I'm going to try a bit of WD-40, see how that goes. Okay, so this is it's actually a, it's a multi-purpose penetrant lube made by Maxima, but it's basically WD-40. The reason I'm using this is when I've taken Plasti-Dip off of wheels, WD-40's been really good at getting that off. I'd say that's pretty good. All right, I'll take the masking tape off. Oh my God. All right, so I've blown a lot of the dust away, but this is the finish we're left with, which is bloody horrific. That whole boot looks crap. Oh, annoying. All right, I'm gonna give it a quick polish. However, I just thought I'd show you guys something. So this was, I think it was around 200 Aussie dollars, maybe 300 Aussie dollars delivered. So it wasn't like the cheapest thing out there. But it may as well be, because you probably can't see, but if I push the corners down so that they sit on the boot lid, it pushes the middle up. So it's sort of going to have to be bent into place with the double-sided tape. We'll see, we'll see. All right, I'll give this a bit of a polish, see how it comes up. So unfortunately, I couldn't even start to get it looking good by hand, so I did have to use the machine. You can still see where the residue has sort of left a greeny stain in the paint, which is really shit. I mean, these things, they don't come with genuine, it says M3 on the tape, but it's an aftermarket copy. That's not the right word. It's a copy of M3 tape. It's not genuine stuff, I'm sure. But I'm gonna leave it at that. It's getting a little bit depressing. Yeah, I tried to do it by hand. Didn't really do much. So I had 2 machine polishes to get the marks out. You can still see a little bit there. I didn't want to go nuts on it because it's right on the edge and I'll end up burning through the paint if I go too hard. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm probably gonna order one of those carbon fiber boot lids, like the E46 M3 CSL style. I think that's where I want to end up with this. This is just very disappointing. I'll try and show you how this fits. Hopefully it'll get it in there. But it will sit on the boot, actually sit there. So that's with the center section touching the bottom or the back of the boot. But to get the front to touch, you do that, and then it actually lifts the back and the middle away from the boot here. I'm just gonna stick it on, very blasé, see how it looks. I can't even really take a photo of it without sticking it on because it wants to sit at that angle like that. Looks funny. All right, let's get the tape applied. Okay, so I have used all of the supplied double-sided tape. This tape is actually quite interesting. I don't know if the GoPro is going to pick it up, but it's a clear double-sided tape. I've just tried to put it in where I feel it's going to be the most useful. I just thought I'd show you how close this spoiler sits to the edge of the boot lid, right in the middle. You'll see, but I've just got those 3 bits of tape to help me line it up. It's going to be a one shot only to get it in the right spot. I'm just going to take all the backing off and yeah, stick it on. You guys can watch if I mess it up. All right, there is the clear double-sided tape. See how it goes. Now I have seen, and I've even done it with some of the flat ones, I'll stick it on and then pull the backing off. But because of the shape of this thing, I can't actually get there the way I need to. So it's just gonna try and center it. That's it. Okay, it has got some decent double-sided tape. Wow. That actually feels really solid. Jesus Christ. What? Considering how hard the other stuff was to get off, this is never coming off. Almost scary. Well, there it is. I don't know if I like it. How's that for a spoiler install video? Anticlimax. I'm a YouTuber. I should get, oh, it's so sick. Yeah, it was one of the cheaper ones, and the ripples in the carbon given me anxiety. It's fiberglass, really. But it did actually go on. The double-sided tape is so strong, it's actually bent it in place, and she ain't going anywhere. That is friggin' on. One thing I did do, I was seriously worried about wind getting under it and ripping it off at speed. Sorry, just starting to look like it's lifting over here. Is it lifting? No, it's not. Well, maybe. Dodgy. Well, because I was worried about it lifting at speed, I tried to put the double-sided tape right on the very forward edge as close as possible, just so that you can't get any wind built up underneath to rip it off. And unfortunately, because I've done that, you can see the double-sided tape in sections, which looks a bit shit. Oh, it all looks a bit, it just doesn't look right. Guys, let me know what you think. I was hoping for like the M2, the style that Declan has on his M2. It sort of sticks up a little bit more of an angle. That's all a bit, actually it looks all right from there. Actually, it looks okay there. Okay, so I just have to look at it from this height, you know, on the ground. Lol. Let me know what you think. Having serious buyer's remorse. It only took about an hour and a half to install. So why not have some buyer's remorse? It kind of looks cool from this angle. It's flat. It's pretty flat. I wanted a more three-dimensional one. I really want the 46 CSL style. Anyway, she's on. Bit of an update, cosmetic update. I'm going to cover it in waxes and ceramics that I have laying around for now, because I'm sure it'll go to crap. What an anticlimax video. Had 2 shit videos in a row. All right, it's time for some cool things to start happening. I think tomorrow I might, off camera, I'm gonna double check the coolant leak on that top radiator hose. Then fix my downpipe gaskets. That's something we don't need to film. And hopefully tomorrow we'll go and take this car for a 0 to 60 test, see if we can launch it and if we break anything. Although I'm probably gonna lose a hell of a lot of speed now I've got that big wing on the back. Bad move, wasn't it? Bad move. You can get these on eBay. God, you can see the light under it. I'm not going to link to it because I think it's a shit product. It's just not very good. Yeah, and when a product's not very good, I won't put a link to it. All right, we'll end it off there. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.